What's up, guys? ACCardShark back again.
And Mindy.
And we are at the premiere, the big screen premiere of The King of Arcades here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It is at the, what is it, ArtsQuest Steel Stacks? Frank Banco something or other cinema, I don't know. But
Ale House.
Ale House, yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's the big screen premiere of The King of Arcades documentary about Richie Knuckles and his arcade. Lots of people going to be here. Billy Mitchell, I think Hank Chen's supposed to be here. Walter Day, obviously Richie's going to be here. Adam Goldberg, I believe, is going to be here. Just a bunch of really big names and stuff in the industry, and you know, we're going to get to see it on the big screen for the first time. So you know, looking forward to it. I'll take some shots around and show you the property and stuff, and hopefully get some video with some of the guys and put it all together for you. So we're going to cut to, I don't know, something right now.
This storm coming, this ain't no drill. This ain't the city, better head for the hill. You run for shelter from the wind. Stop the sorrow, that's rolling in.
I'm sorry, I did demand that I could be in front of you because I so rarely see so many people in my damn theater. It's like, no, I gotta talk. My name is Brian Hill. I'm the program manager in charge of cinema and comedy here. Did somebody just go groan when I said I'm Brian Hill? I'll bring him back on.
Give them a prize.
Jeez. Thank you guys for coming out. I do want, obviously, to ask you the usual stuff, which is take your cell phones and set them to silent. Please turn them off. Don't use them during the screening, if at all possible, especially when people up here talking or whatever, just respect here. I'm super thrilled that we're able to do this, that Sean got in touch with me and let me. This is amazing that we that he even picked us. Again, I feel like the pretty girl at prom. Because I didn't expect that the guy who was directing this, thank you, sir, lived in Jim Thorpe. That was random, and then that he wanted to come down here. So that's super exciting. I saw King of Kong a few years ago. My friend pirated the copy. I'm really sorry. And I loved it, and so when I found out about this, it was obviously something really easy. I just want to tell you guys, make sure to go to artsquest.org/film for all the stuff coming up. We've got an amazing October schedule coming with movie screenings such as a Nosferatu screening with a band in front of it. We also have goofy stuff like Hocus Pocus coming in late night and a bunch of Rocky Horror screenings. Go to artsquest.org/film for all information on that. Now, without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cheryl Tiedelman to take over the screen. Crystal? I said Crystal. Crystal Tiedelman.
Thank you. I'm only up here because I like to be in front of a crowd.
Cheryl!
Thank you. All right, I'm Crystal Tiedemann, and I am the producer, one of the many producers of the film. I'm also the director's wife. That's kind of how I got my job, which is awesome. And tonight, I'd like to thank you all for being here because this is absolutely incredible. I hope you are all enjoying yourselves. Come on up. We also have Richie Knuckles. The incredible Walter Day. This is the man who stole my heart before I got married. There was a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheryl. Cheryl.
Cheryl!
We also need Sean Tiedemann, my husband, the incredible man who put blood, sweat, and tears into this. And Mitchell.
Billy's taking a leak.
Is he in the
Yes.
house?
He's taking a leak.
Oh, no.
He'll be here.
He will be here after the show for the Q&A. Now I'm going to turn it over to this guy.
It is a Billy playing Donkey Kong. It's signed by Walter Day. I want to give away one of these, but what we're going to do is we're going to give away some stuff to people that can answer questions really quickly. So, on the show, regular show, what was the name of the game that Billy had the world record on?
I remember the day Richie shared his vision with me. He said, I think what this area is missing is a arcade, like an actual place where people can come, play video games, have fun, and nothing matters. It's just kind of like it was when we were kids growing up,
These games were everything back in the 80s. It's the coolest thing we ever seen.
One game turned into another, which turned into another, and then another. And the games had completely taken over the house.
At one point, my wife said, you know what, we should share this.
His superstar was born.
When you come to Richie Knuckles Arcade, it's as if you went into a time portal.
An arcade will fall.
You don't want to know, Faithy. You don't want to know.
A hero will rise.
Hundreds of classic arcade gamers flock to Richie Knuckles Arcade this weekend.
The King of Arcade's video game documentary is in prime position to steal our love and attention.
Nothing should ever stop you. Every obstacle is an opportunity.
I love when filmmakers go to unexpected places and find stories that grab you and don't let go. Starring Ralph H. Baer.
People just have no feeling for how magic all this stuff is.
Walter Day.
I want you to appreciate that this is not an average situation.
Eugene Jarvis. Billy Mitchell. And Richie Knuckles. The King of Arcade.
But the most impressive part of this to me is there's an arcade in New Jersey that still has a Q*bert machine.
The Richie Knuckles Arcade, one of the biggest arcade phenomena most likely in the world.
I'd like to see a portrait of two hearts in ecstasy. We'd have children by the dozens, uncles, aunts, and cousins, meatloaf in the oven, but it's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. You broke a string, but we're gonna keep going. Woo! All my friends are telling me that you'd be here if it were meant to be. They say you're not the one, I should get out and have some fun. If I could go without your loving, but it's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than. See you in the future on the porch, we'd be rocking. I can picture it so easy in my head. You don't love me anymore. Some things are easy.
easier left unsaid. Go, Walter. Easier left unsaid. Whoa, you and me's a love I'd like to see. A portrait of two hearts in galaxies. We have children by the dozens, uncles, aunts, and cousins. Meatloaf in the oven, but it's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Go! Ooh, easier said than. Thank you, everybody. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. It's easier said than done. Yeah!
Alright guys, back in the game room after the premiere, the world premiere of the King of Arcades. I did record this a couple days later because it was really late by the time we got out. The movie looked awesome on the big screen. I've already seen the DVD. I have the DVD in my hands. Well, not in my hands, but I have it. And it was just awesome to see it on the big screen. If you guys haven't had a chance to see it, I fully recommend grabbing a copy of the King of Arcades. If you have trouble finding one, let me know, and maybe I can try to find one for you, just with some connections to the director, as well as, you know, the Richie is the subject matter of the film, and I'm good friends with him. If you guys need to try to get your hands on a copy and you can't find one, let me know, and I will be glad to try to help you guys out. I just wanted to come back to the game room, just let you guys know how much of a great time it was. Hopefully by the footage you saw. Got to hang out with Walter Day, with Billy Mitchell, Hank Chen. I got to talk to him for a while. Robbie Lakeman, the brand new Donkey Kong world record holder, was there. Got to hang out with Triforce. Just, you know, a whole bunch of people. Richie obviously was there. Sean Tiedemann was there, the director of the film. Just got to hang out with everybody. Saw the movie. Got to hang out afterwards. Just really awesome. So first thing I'm going to do is show you the ticket stubs. That is from Arts Quest down at the Sands Casino. World premiere of the King of Arcades. As you can see, it was only $5 to get in, so it was definitely nice and cheap. Not cheap, but you know, it was affordable, which is awesome. So for $10, Mindy and I got to attend, which was awesome. But world premiere ticket stubs, I am going to eventually probably frame a bunch of stuff up from the night and make something to hang up here in the game room, just because it was awesome. A couple other things that I picked up, just some little like flyer type things. As you can see there, Team Richie Knuckles, you know, in fashion of pole position. It's a little like glossy card here. On the back it says Team Richie Knuckles, and it has some of the artwork from King of Arcades on it. And there's the website teamknuckles.com. So that's kind of cool. Again, these are all kind of frameable. I'm going to see what kind of room I have. I don't really have that much room left on the walls, but I am going to try to frame these up. The other thing is, in the movie, the Knuckle Sandwich, which is Richie Knuckles' band, does a cover of Pac-Man Fever. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a spoof. There's Pac-Man with a mohawk. They're kind of like they're a punk band. But Pac-Man Fever, a little bit of a spoof of the cover of the album. And then also, we also have the free MP3 of Richie Knuckles' band covering Pac-Man Fever. You can download it at thekingofarcades.com or knucklesandwich.com. just to let you guys know, it is a pretty awesome cover of Pac-Man Fever. If you guys are too young to know what Pac-Man Fever is, look it up. It's by Buckner and Garcia, and just really, really awesome. I have the original on vinyl somewhere here in the game room, which I eventually want to frame as well. The other thing that they were giving out, if you guys are schooled in Twin Galaxies in Walter Day, he does the trading cards, and I did pick up, they were free. Walter made up a whole batch of trading cards specifically for the premiere of the King of Arcades, and they were free. You take one of each basically, so I was able to grab a whole bunch. I'll just go through a couple of them. The first one up is Faith Knuckles, which is Richie's daughter. As you can see, she signed it for me. You know, just wanted to have her sign that for me just for fun. And there's Faith Knuckles right there. As you can see, they all say Bethlehem, which is where obviously the premiere was. And it says, appears live in Bethlehem, PA, video game trading cards at the King of Arcades premiere September 13th, 2014. So, you know, officially for the world premiere of the movie. You also have one of Triforce Johnson right there. And he was there. Got to hang out with him for a bit. I didn't have anyone sign their cards, which I should have, but I didn't for some reason. You have another guy who I got to hang out a little bit with is George Lutz, or Lutz, or I don't know how you say it. I think it's Lutz. He is the world record holder, I believe, in Cubert. Oh, I know it's Cubert, but he has the marathon world record as well as the tournament world record, I want to say. He played for like 80 some odd hours straight of Cubert, which is insane to me on a single credit. So that is really awesome to have right there, George Lutz. Let's see, who else do I have? I have Richie Knuckles, and he is the subject matter of the film. Him and his arcade. He holds world records in a slew of games. I can't even start to say, you know, what he has. I know. I want to say Space Invaders. Possibly pole position, I want to say, or he was working on pole position. He's got a whole lot of world records. I'd say 6 or 7 world records. Next one up is Sean Tiedemann and his wife, which is Crystal. Sean and Crystal Tiedemann. Those are the director and producer of the film of the King of Arcades. Really, really nice guy. I've been in contact with him for a long while because of obviously using my footage from the Kong off in the film. So you know, we've been talking for a long time. Just kind of shooting through these real quick, just people that you would know. This one here is Joe Simcoe. No video game connection, but he is the guy who made the cover art for the King of Arcades, and he actually is, I believe, one of the original Garbage Pail Kids artists. So he actually did the artwork, which I'll show you in a second. Let's see, who else do I have here? I have, here's Jerry Buckner from Buckner and Garcia. And he is obviously one of the guys who wrote Pac-Man Fever back in the 80s. And let's see, Jessica Bishop. She's the one who always dresses up as Pac-Man. So as you can see her with her Pac-Man outfit there. So that's, you know, just some really cool trading cards that I picked up. Now, two exclusive ones that I thought were really, really awesome, and they're definitely getting framed along with everything else because there's a front and back, and we got 2, being that Mindy and I were both there. It is a trading card of the official artwork from the King of Arcades. So as you can see, it looks just like a Garbage Pail Kid. It says the King of Arcades, and it has Walter Day right there. It's got Billy Mitchell, and the middle guy is Richie Knuckles, and it says Richie Knuckles is the name on the card. It was obviously, as you can see, the signature is Joe Simcoe. If it clears up, there's Joe Simcoe's signature. So basically, here's Joe Simcoe, one of the original Garbage Pail artists, and his artwork for the movie. So, and on the back of the card is a picture of Richie Knuckles with all his arcade machines and everything else, and some information on the back. So basically, what I can do is frame it up with a cover and a back, and also put it together with maybe you know, some of the ticket stubs, as well as like some of these things here. So that was all just really cool. That was all free. I mean, there was no cost to any of that. They also had some giveaways going on, and I was able to grab one, which is awesome. I really wanted the poster of the cover art of the movie to frame for the game room. I was not able to get one of those, but I was able to get something pretty cool, I have to say, because it does have the cover art in it. It is a Twin Galaxies International Scoreboard poster. So as you can see, Twin Galaxies. This is definitely frameable to hang up in the garage with the arcade machines, just given the Twin Galaxies connection. But as you can see, it has the Richie Knuckles, the King of Arcades Richie Knuckles card on there, right there, as well as the back of the card. And then also, as you can see, there are some signatures on here. That is Richie Knuckles right there, his signature. Up here you have Billy Mitchell's signature. And over on this side you have Walter Day. So for free, it was a giveaway. Richie saw me at the end of the movie, and he gave me one of these for my game room, which I thought was really, really awesome. So Richie, if you happen to be watching this, thank you so much for this. This will definitely get framed, and it's going to be hung up by my arcade machines in the garage. But really, really awesome, just piece of memorabilia. I mean, I already have most of their signatures. I'm not sure about Walter, but Richie and Billy have signed my marquees before for the Kong-offs. And so I definitely already have their signatures, but to have it like this and to have it frameable and to hang by my arcade machines is really, really awesome. So that's really cool. And then the last thing I got was for Aliana, for my daughter, for baby ACCardShark. It is a little ball, which as you can see is like a little squishy ball, but it has the King of Arcades logo on it, and officially signed by Walter Day. So you know, I got one of these for my daughter. And I told him it was for my daughter. So Walter, I can't say enough good things, I should say, about Walter Day. He is one of the nicest human beings you'll ever come across. I actually had a chance to just talk to him, and he is one of the nicest guys I think I've ever met in my life. I mean, he is just so nice, just really, really awesome guy. And when he heard it was for my daughter, he signed it for her, which I thought was really, really cool. So I'm not sure if I'm going to let her play with it or if it's just going to be up here in the game room, and then when she gets older I can give it to her for her room or something. But just a really, really cool King of Arcades ball, again with Walter Day's signature on it. So again, all of that was free. Every single bit of that was free. They was all giveaways. I paid a total of $10 for Mindy and I to get in. Got to hang out with like some of the legends of arcade gaming. Just an overall absolutely awesome night. So I can't say enough good things, guys. I mean, not to mention my work and my name. And actually, there's a piece of the Kong-off where I'm actually in the movie. Very, very short split second, but I'm in there. And it was actually when I was meeting Billy Mitchell for the first time. And I was holding up my Kong-off marquee, which is hanging up on my wall over there. And we were posing for a picture that Mindy was taking, and I was on film. So just like I said, not just because my work is in there, but the movie is absolutely amazing. Awesome documentary. If you're into video games at all, which you obviously are if you're watching this, please, please, please go out, support this film, buy a copy of it. You know, just you know, help to ensure that there's more coming like this, which ironically enough, there is another one. Sean Tiedemann is working on another documentary all about Garbage Pail Kids. I believe it's called 30 Years of Garbage. I want to say, don't quote me on that, but I am like so stoked to see this film as well. Sean does amazing work, and I can't wait to see his new film, which I believe is coming out sometime next year. I want to say like spring, summer of next year of 2015. So guys, like I said, please get yourself a copy of this movie, and please go out and support Sean's next work on the Garbage Pail Kids series, and you won't be sorry. It's good stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know it's probably a long video by the time it's done because I've been talking for about 10 minutes just in this segment. So hopefully you guys stuck with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, guys, ACCardShark. Take care.
I don't know when exactly it happened, but one day I went to school and everyone had them.
Every kid always loved Atom Bomb.
Nasty Nick.
I loved Roybot. The first one I ever saw was Dead Ted. Joe Blow.
Fryin' Ryan.
There was something weird about the art that it just kind of gave you a weird feeling, kind of like looking at like an old sideshow, like banner or something. It's just kind of something you'd never seen before.
Well, I remember one time we had show and tell in elementary school, and I had just started collecting Garbage Pail Kids, handed them around the class, got to this girl, and she was absolutely revolted, and she thought they were the most disgusting, awful things that she had ever seen. She slammed the book shut and handed it right back to me. And that's when I knew they were the coolest things.
The Garbage Pail Kids, they were a trading card series released from the Topps Company in 1985 and quickly became one of the largest pop cultural phenomenons of that decade.
Safety pin, patches of anarchy.
It was a very interesting time it came out, you know, in '85. I think it just hit a chord, you know.
They were this shock that came in and just blew up.
And they had a lasting impression on me because here's these paintings I was collecting, like that was the first art I was collecting.
The card showcased artwork of these cute, pudgy-faced little kids doing really malicious activities.
The Garbage Pail Kids could pretty much show anything.
Like smoking, getting drunk.
Eyeballs get gouged out.
Getting shot up full of bullet holes.
And blood is everywhere.
And there's melting faces. Pretty much everything a little kid would love to see.
There's always that smile they have on their face, like, you know, something terrible's happening, but, you know, I'm still good.
I hid my Garbage Pail Kids with my Mad magazines under my bed because I thought my parents were going to take them away from me. You know, or think that I was weird or something.
Garbage Pail Kids survived even through a lawsuit. Lots of parent groups, outrage.
They banned them. We're not allowed to bring Garbage Pail Kids to school anymore.
I think it was like one of the earliest times there was something presented for kids with that kind of like a soft rated R type material, you know.
There was one where the kid has died, I guess, so he's laying there and his ghost was coming up out of his chest, and he was like doing one final vomit up, and then it's going through the ghost's mouth, and I was pretty proud of that concept. That was pretty good.
Garbage Pail Kids were very popular because not only did it make fun of your sister's doll, but it also made your parents a little afraid of you.